The Home and Garden Expo is underway at the Erie County Fairgrounds, right, the Hamburg Fairgrounds, excuse me. And one of the stars of the expo, we're here with Charles Frattini.
Frattini, that's right. I didn't say Matt wrong. You can't say Frattini wrong.
Now, you're of A&E's Sell This House Extreme, and you're going to give us some easy sort of home makeover tips. So let's get right into it. A lot of people care about their homes. They're living in their homes. So when they go to make over it, they're at a loss. What are your advice for that?
Well, what we do is we go out around the country and we can transform homes that people having difficulty selling. And a lot of times they're having difficulty selling them because they don't take care of their house properly. One of the biggest things they need to do, and I find when we go around the country, is they don't even clean their home. They're selling their home to buyers, and they're walking through with dirty dishes, food on the countertop. They're not cleaning, picking up the dirty clothes. The easiest thing to do, the least expensive, clean your house. And then the other one is obviously to paint. That's where you're spending the less money. But people think because we spend $30,000 or $40,000 on our show that they can't do that. If they're asking $400,000 for the house and they're only getting offers for $280,000, is the house really worth $400,000? But if you put in a $30,000 investment, you're getting over $400,000. So you got to look at what your house is really worth.
Now, you mentioned paint. So you're selling your house. A lot of people have their own personal taste. Do you want to gear it towards something that's a little more neutral, that's going to appeal to a wider market?
Well, you want to look into, you want to walk through your house as if you're a buyer, and the first thing is to declutter it so you can see the paint that's on the wall. How many times people walked in with beautiful floors, they don't even notice the floors because there's stuff all over the place. So declutter your house, depersonalize it, take those pictures down, and then give more neutral colors to the paint. Yeah, I don't usually pick. I'm not a paint kind of guy. We've got designers for that. I don't pick color.
Now, why do you think people kind of lack in the common sense department? Because, you know, if I'm selling a house, I would think, okay, I'm going to clean it. But where's the sort of the gap between that thought and actually doing it?
Well, they're walking through the house as if they're living in it, not that they're selling it. And a lot of people don't prepare it for a buyer, and they have to start thinking to prepare it for a buyer because the guy down the block, he's selling his house too. It's a buyer's market right now, and he's doing what he can to make sure he sells the house. As a buyer, a lot of people aren't doing that. You need to start looking at the house as if you're a buyer going through it.
You know, now the show, Sell This House Extreme, is kind of taking this, but as the title says, making it extreme. So is that a good way to kind of see the farther end of spectrum to get some tips?
Absolutely. Well, the extreme version, it was Sell This House, now it's extreme. I'm the extreme. I go in, I rip down walls, take out windows, replace a whole new kitchen. It's different from the original show. And that's what buyers have to do now. You can't just go in and put drapery on your couch and figure that your house is going to be ready to sell. You need to change it up and make it for a new buyer that's coming in.
And is this what you're going to be talking about at the expo?
This is some of the things I'll be talking at the West New York Home and Garden Expo right here in Hamburg, New York at the Convention Center.
Yeah, perfect. And we will put all of the information right on our website so that you can make sure that you know exactly where to go. So thank you so much
Matt,
for joining us.
thank you, pal.
No problem.